Y'all don't know what y'all doing, man. You need a blood.
That's fire, bro.
Yeah. Push. Y'all don't know what y'all doing, man. You need a blood transfusion. Get all that hate out your blood, nigga.
Push. I could turn 1 into 3, 3 into 5. Got it for cheap. Get you a piece of the pie. Push. 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 I'm dodging the Rico. All money in, even the singles. We gon' turn them to C-notes. Push. 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 Ready. On your mark, get ready. Shorty ass sit heavy. Tryna push it like a Chevy. Ready. She got me breaking the levee. But I can't buy no Bezzy. Gotta get back to this Betty. That's a Betty. Dream about the money like Freddy. I seen the look, is you ready? Rinse take that Prezi. Niggas hating, that's petty. Me and paper going steady. Slutty vegan with the veggies. We blowing gas like a Getty. I could turn 1 into 3, 3 into 5. Got it for cheap. Get you a piece of the pie. Push. I'm dodging the Rico. All money in, even the singles. You gon' turn them to C-notes. Push.
How we gonna lose if we still breathing? We at the bottom, we can never fall off. Got push.
Head broke, 2 red cent. Had to pull a jug for the rent. Blue honey started from the lint. Young and drop 40 off the bench. Blackout, then I get it lit. Matte black tinted in the whip. Get lows, finna be some shit. Shooters ain't sticking to the script. Haters like, what is he doing? He's shaking and moving. Hey, can't even look at you niggas. I'm looking right through them. Niggas hating, that's petty. Me and paper going steady. Slutty vegan with the veggies. We blowing gas like a Getty. I could turn 1 into 3, 3 into 5. Got it for cheap. Get you a piece of the pie. Push. I'm dodging the Rico. All money in, even the singles. You gon' turn them to C-notes. Push.
Hey, yo, man, they about to play my song. Yo, man, shit
Shout
alive,
to 908
man.
Cheech on the
They about to play
check-in.
my song.
Shout to La
The
Mora
new
on the
Movement Live about to
check-in.
play my song, man. It's the new movement
Shout to
live.
Maria.
Come tap in for the vibes. Every Monday at 9. Featuring artists unsigned. Special guests to blow your mind. We got YouTube and Nas. We the people. We in charge. Submit your music. Get involved. Be a part of making stars. It's the new movement live. Come tap in for the vibes. Every Monday at 9. Featuring artists unsigned. Special guests to blow your mind. We got YouTube and Nas. We the people. We in charge. Submit your music. Get involved. Be a part of making stars. Welcome to the movement. This platform for artists pursuing and improving. If you got music, submit it and see if it get the team moving. You got Drew, Hef, Scotty. If Katie dance, it's a party. Tune in with everybody. Network in the lobby. They'll let you know if it's crease. Good or bad, respect critique. Make sure you sending it heat. Share it live with your peeps. You never know it reach. Every Monday it repeat. So get in tune every week. The new movement for the streets. Ayy. It's the new movement live. Come tap in for the vibes. Every Monday at 9. Featuring artists unsigned. Special guests to blow your mind. We got YouTube and Nas. We the people. We in charge. Submit your music. Get involved. Be a part of making stars. It's the new movement live. Come tap in for the vibes. Every Monday at 9. Artists unsigned. Special guests to blow your mind. We got YouTube and Nas. We the people. We in charge. Submit your music. Get involved. Be a part of making stars.
Let's get it started. The new movement live. We are here. I'm DJ Drewski.
I'm your girl, Candy Solid Circle.
Your boy, Brew Hef.
And our special guest in the building.
Serge Mel Howard, you already.
He's actually the artist on the first song we played. You might have seen him in a lot of your favorite TV shows, but you do music too.
For sure. That that was the root. That's what got me in the entertainment business. Period. I started rapping, singing, all of that stuff, and then from there jumped into acting.
So music came first for you.
Yes, most definitely. I was in high school, and I actually was coming from I was in shelters and stuff like that when I was young, and then when I finally settled in a place, I found this group of people, and I ended up joining the team, and we became a group called the Bounty Hunters, and we was rapping, battling, and I used to take my last $20 and hit the bus and trains, and I used to get to the city and be in front of the record labels battling people, and that's how I got that hunger.
Right.
So that's where it started from.
So we're gonna talk more about your music because of course you got the new record, Push It Out.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna talk about all the acting you've been doing, blessings on top of blessings.
Sure.
I'm sure for like a artist just to be in these big TV shows is amazing.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
man. Yeah.
And if you don't know what's going on today, Jay, what we're doing is we're playing brand new artists, brand new records we never heard before. We got our YouTube A&Rs, the people that are live with us on YouTube, and we just give them, give critique, give good feedback, positive feedback. If you feel like something is not good, you could tell them it's not good, but how can they fix it? You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Don't just
Because I'm
leave
sure
them
when you
hanging.
first started, you don't sound like what you sound like today.
No, absolutely. And nobody said, yo, listen, you need to tighten up on that, do this that way.
Right.
They just leave you hanging like, and just leave you hanging. So that's good. That's actually dope that you do that.
Right, so you get it, you understand it,
Yeah,
and that's
for
why we're
sure.
excited to have you here. Because yes, we're gonna talk about everything you have going on, but you have a good ear. You make music. You've been doing it for a while, clearly, since the shelter days.
Yes, sir.
And we got a lot of new records. If we all score under 6, your girl Candy has to take a shot.
That's right.
Oh.
But since you're our guest, I think the same rule applies to you
I'm
today.
in it.
too.
I'm
Do you
in
agree?
It. Yeah, for
All
sure.
right.
I'm in it.
We in it.
Yeah, let's do
and
it.
our YouTube A&R people that are at home, if we all agree the record is a 6 or lower, you must take a shot.
Absolutely,
Make sure y'all
absolutely.
take a shot.
And if a record gets an 8 across the board, the artist gets added to the New Movement Live Apple and Spotify playlists.
Oh, dope.
So make sure you guys are dropping your Instagram so then that way we can get that information from you.
And shout out to Scotty Two Fly who's live with us in the chat. Anything else, Candy?
That's basically it. Let's get into some good music. Hopefully y'all can save my liver tonight and I can actually get up and dance.
Let's see. The first artist, the crown jewel, is called Me and You. Oh, and if the record is like bad and you like, yo, just cut it, we could cut it. We just could cut it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That energy already.
First song of the night, the New Movement Live. Let's go. Uh-huh.
It's something about you.
Crown jewel.
I really know what it is. Made me wanna love you and be loved by you. Daydreaming about you and what we did last night. Got me in my feelings like you got that act right. Ain't no pressure on it, but I'm trying to bust pipes. Damn. He definitely put it on me and laid it down all night. Got me feeling like the white type. Can even stay out all night. I really know what it is. Private show, me and you. Just me and you. I really know what it is. Private show, me and you. No cabaret, throwing hundreds, take it off. I do whatever Simon say. I really know what it is.
The crown jewel kicking it off.
Yes.
It was
I
a
like the
smooth
vibe.
vibe.
I like the vibe of it.
Smooth
Yeah,
vibe.
I like that. I like that one right there. I'm gonna say. Can I get my vote?
Please. We need your vote. Your vote counts.
So I'm gonna say, I give that one. Dang man, it's hard because
1 to
the
10. Jay.
vibe was there. It's just that I think it didn't hit like hard. You know, it didn't have.
You want to feel it in your soul.
I want to. I'm like, I want to feel this one, but I'm gonna have to give that one a 6. Actually,
Okay, that's not bad.
yeah.
I
I'm
was gonna
actually-
go with a
yeah.
6.5 myself
So yeah.
because of the same reason. Like she sound good. I feel like maybe the vocals could have been tweaked a little more as far as mixing goes, but I wanted to feel it, and I didn't. Like it was a cool record to sound good, but I
Yeah.
didn't feel it.
Right. I'm with you on that. I'm rocking with a 6. It was there. However, I agree. The tweaking of your vocals, I'm hitting certain notes as well. And we want to hear you. You know what
That's
I mean?
right.
We want to hear, you want to feel it like you were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going 6.4. It was the mix and just no energy in the record like
Yeah.
that.
The energy. I think if she, maybe if she had a what do you call a vocal coach or
Right.
something like that, somebody come in to help you hit those points, those and that might help. Don't be shot. Like I even have vocal coach for tones and stuff when I'm
Exactly.
acting as well. So don't be shy to get a vocal coach, and they're
Yes, it
not
help.
expensive. Yeah, absolutely.
You've played other artists as well, other
Yes,
characters
yes.
that were artists, right?
Absolutely. Tretch. I played Tretch from Naughty by Nature, and I played Mopreem Shakur, Tupac's brother, as well.
So for Tretch, when doing your research, because I'm sure you go back, look at old interviews, old shows, did you get a vocal coach for Tretch, or did you feel like that was an easy?
I think it was kind of easier for me because I actually read for that role in L.A. And when I went into there, they was like, a bunch of dudes from L.A. and I was in there like, I'm about to kill this.
Right.
Tretch is from my
It's
area.
in me, it's in me.
So I came back with the wife beater and chain and everything, and I was like, I got this. So his voice and stuff, I pretty much, I didn't need a coach for that.
Right.
I can mimic a lot of people's voices anyway. So what I did was I just listened to a few of his interviews and I nailed it.
Boom.
Right off the bat.
Got the role.
Absolutely. They called me I think that next day was like, yo, we want to bring you, around. I was
Right.
like, yep, let's go.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
When you go for roles and you go to these castings, do you build up like a high anticipation, or you've learned to like, I'll go in, I'll do my thing, and then if they call, they call?
You can't build up a high anticipation because you're going to scare yourself.
Okay.
So what I learned to do was, this wise dude taught me this. He's like, don't, when you go in, you're going in to offer help. They looking for something and you want to help them.
Gotcha.
You have that in your mind. You get rid of the clutter, the butterflies and all that,
Right.
because you're like, I'm offering help. Yeah, I know y'all need to
You
feel
need me.
this. Y'all need me.
Right.
I can help you do this, if and then you just forget about it after that. And then when you get the call, it's like, oh, I got it.
Right. Then you
But,
call.
that's when you let
But
it
it's
go.
all in the approach.
Absolutely.
That's some good advice.
Yeah. Yep. Appreciate you.
But my 6.5 saved y'all from
Yeah,
taking that
I
shot.
appreciate
Really?
it.
Oh,
Six and lower.
Okay,
Yeah,
got you,
6
got
and
you,
lower.
got you. So we
Thank
good.
you.
Let's see what Pop You guys called Chill.
Ooh.
Pop You.
My era.
Okay.
My top 5 plus. Yeah. A&R's feeling me now. Bet they willing to familiar for me. Wow. When that shit all seem the same. Been in the games. Silly down. Really, pal. Are you kidding me? They done play Willie out. Now you feel me? Here's the dilly. They want to know what you really about. You should think I should have had that job a long time ago. But because I'm nice, I said, fuck it. Nah, nigga, I'm a flow. Got back into my poetry. Knowing me? I said, I'm a show. Like a concert who out on the first. They tells me I'm a blow. Like the wind. Go on with the wind. Then I write some more. The only way they like this if they like me like I like it though. Still I like it more. No matter how much they got hype on told. Like they wrote it and quoted. Hold it. Recite some more. Not only am I lyrical, you should check out my melody. Felony, black man made it past 25 plus I own a selling key, now they can't lock me up. I go home and the jealous me, sell a key, why I do that when I know I can mail a P, tell them 300 niggas
Pop
like
you.
that. Smell me beat, never knew a drop, I knew about who knew a route. If you was out, you knew to shout and I give you a new amount. Out.
That was like a freestyle vibe right there.
Straight to the point.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was. I didn't, he ain't dropped the hook, nothing. He just came.
Kept going.
through.
He's just straight through. I'm gonna give him a 6 though. He was rapping. Only thing is it's just maybe it was me, but the mix just super low. I
Super
couldn't-
low.
Correct, yeah.
Couldn't really hear what he was
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Sounded like he was going something, but it's like you gotta concentrate a little more. And it's
Right.
like
So you would say that's the ultimate advice for a lot of people just getting
mixing?
in the
yeah,
mixing.
get mixed.
So that's
a
huge.
lot.
That's huge.
You'll be surprised how many artists, you got artists now that record at home, so they forget that they got to get their record not just mixed and mastered, but the mixing is the first step, and they
Absolutely.
skip that.
Yep.
And it's like, yo,
put
you
some
gotta
money
mix-
into the mixing, man.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a 6.2.
Oh man. Well, I'm rocking with a 6 as well. I agree with everybody said as far as like the vocals. I mean, you sound like you were riding the beat well. I mean, it fit the actual beat. However, it was really hard to really pick up what you were saying because you were rapping really fast too.
Right.
And that's a classic beat. So it's
Yeah,
warm
exactly.
it up, Kane.
Of course, it sound dated, but it was fun,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. All right, so I think the rap was dope. I'm
Okay.
gonna start with that. I think the rap was dope, and I think that the beat was dope. I think that was a good choice. I do agree with them. I couldn't really hear everything, but being a lyricist, lyricist, like a rapper. I was tuned in and I can hear everything anyway. But I gotta go with them and say it was. I didn't hear hook. I didn't hear it. It didn't sound
Let
like
me get this cup
put
ready.
together.
It feels like
All right, so we know where this is going.
fill them up as we get to the real.
Man.
Is
But
it
you
Maya?
dope, bro. You dope, bro. Just
He's
gotta
definitely
get,
dope.
Get the mix going. You know
And he
what I'm
works
saying?
hard because he has a lot of records.
Yeah, he said it before.
Yeah.
The real Maya or Maya, M-A-Y-A. It's called Industry.
These folks got to hear this shit, saucy. Let that shit ride, 88.
Let's go.
Daytime beat.
Shout out to the YouTube A&R. Shout out to L'Oreal Lucci on the check-in. DJ J Blends on the check-in. Make sure you drop in your scores.
Putting together a puzzle, but I'm the missing piece. Trying to destroy all the opponents up in the industry. They try to break me down, but didn't know I had dignity. Switch my fashion up, my drip always gon' stick to me. I had a #1 dog until they switched over. Thinking similar drip, so I had switched over. Too much pain in my body, I feel it in my shoulder. Took my heart and ran with it, but I'm still a soldier.
I like her tone too.
Yeah, I'm still a soldier. Thought I was gon' chase you, but I've been told you. I can't chase no friends, I got different motives. Mindset changed as I got older. Mind full of pain, I can't let this take control of me. Always been the realest since my mama gave birth to me. I be high as hell, I be higher than planet Mercury. Stitched up my heart, I gave my own heart surgery. And I keep a pistol on me, I can't let them murder me. Shot me when my dog crossed me, that shit really hurting me. Giving them my loyalty when they wasn't deserving
Drop
me.
your
These
scores in
bitches
the
my
chat.
sons, I ain't talking about maternity. Left me out for dead, fuck them niggas, they deserted
The
me.
real Maya. It's called Industry.
This is your vibe, right up,
Yeah.
right there.
They know I like those type of like melodic, like I like her tone. The beat.
Frequencies, them
Yes.
frequencies. Yep.
She's hitting those frequencies. I'm gonna go with a 7.
7?
Yeah, I know it sound. I feel like she could. I want to hear
It's
more from her.
another level.
But it's 7. 7 is good. It's
Yeah,
Pat.
no,
you know what I'm
for sure,
saying?
for
7
sure.
is good.
She give me heavy Dage low vibes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 7.5 though. It was definitely a cool record. It was clean, mix was good. She was spitting too, so I give it
Right.
Yeah.
She sound good.
Yeah.
Victoria gave it 6.5. Mimi gave her 8. Ali gave it an 8.
I think
Jamel gives
that
it a.
I'm gonna go with, between the lyrics, she was saying something. I was listening, tuned in. I heard a nice little science reference with the planet. So, I was like, all right, and she was saying something. I heard, she came from this and went to this and this and
Right.
So, and then the beat was good. The melodic tone was dope, and the mix was good.
Yeah.
We heard everything. It sounded like it was a together song. So I'm gonna go with a 9.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a 9.
I like it.
I'm rocking with a
He broke it
7.8.
down.
7.8.
Yeah.
You know why? Because the first thing he said is gave him Deja Low vibes,
Oh.
right?
Yeah.
So with me, I'm like, I want it to sound like something you never heard before.
Got you.
For him and people in the chat, it sounded like something they heard before.
Yeah.
So I wanted to maybe take it a little further, a little more creative with it.
Add her own little salt
add your
pepper
own.
to it.
But it was hard. It was hard.
It was.
Yeah.
Henloke. It's called Die Young.
I wanna die, so I move my gun. Shout out the show, I'ma stack up the funds. Swoosh, give it time, I'm just waiting to come. Smoking on side, like passing the blunt. I put an 8 shit hit in my lungs. Glock with a beat, I just added a drum.
Shout out to
Up in the
Moji.
function, I see me done. Up in the function, I see me done. Baby, a barber, she's trying to have fun. She's driving a boat, the Henny never done. She know I'm a star, she want me to run. She want me to run. Glock, glock, boom, the sound of my gun. Down as a muffin, he thought he could run. He thought he could run. He thought he could run. I keep a stitch cause they want me done. No, I ain't tryna. I ain't tryna. I ain't tryna. No, I ain't tryna. I ain't tryna. I'm on the drugs, but I knock for his top. No need for the drop, we gon' bend every block. 50 to 50, unlimited shots. Unlimited shots. I put a spot, I'm just up in my gun. I'm packing the air, this shit hit my lungs. She time to boost, she'll go her throat. I come and knock it, I walk with a pole. JP in a cut, little bro, go. Swerve it away, we still gon' blow. I'm from the west, so I carry a pole. Walk in the spot, yeah, my neck gon' glow. Gaga, 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 gaga.
Die Young, Henloke.
Now
Mr.
see, this artist sounds like, what's his name?
Be Love?
Yeah, with the raspiness. I didn't really, I mean, it was dope. I just kind of feel like what you said about the previous artists, I didn't hear anything that stood out as far as like his own.
Right. His energy was good.
Yeah.
The energy there.
The mix was
The
cool
energy
too.
was there. The energy definitely was there. The mix was there. You just wanted to hear a little sprinkle of his own originality to it. Yeah.
Right.
So he was in the right lane. He just needed a little sprinkle of his own thing.
High Science said it was too sloppy and gave him a 3.
Oh,
wow. Well, if you guys are dropping a low score, make sure you guys also explain why, because this platform is to help the artist to get better.
He just felt like it was a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a new style of rap that a lot of people are not really caring about staying on the beat. Yeah, so to some people that have that different classic ear, it just sounds like mess.
Right. Unorthodox.
You register it different.
Yep.
I'm gonna give him a 5.5 though. I just feel like you said, it sound like Be Love. I don't really be into those records. He's having fun. I give him that, but it just it wasn't nothing I didn't hear before.
Lottie said the beat was drowning him out. I could understand that.
Yeah.
La Morta said work on the lyrics.
I give him I'll say a 6.
Yeah, I was going with a 6.
Yeah, I'm with you on that too. A 6. Oh,
I like this energy. Pass the
yo,
cup.
you know what?
Pass the cup series. All right, shout to him. I think for those type of records, for the drill records and that scene, he has the energy to do them.
Yeah. He just got to find his own way to be creative on it.
Right. Because you don't want to be compared. You don't want to be like, oh, you sound like this. You want to be like, yo, you sound like you.
You want to be compared in a good way.
Yeah.
Right? Not like, all right, we heard it before.
Right.
Who were some of the artists, as far as music goes, that influenced you as a young man doing music?
Yeah, I gotta say first Nas, man. Nas, that first album, it raised me. You know what I'm saying? Like that album raised me. Between him, I was heavy J fan. Q-Tip. I was big with Q-Tip. A lot of people said we had the similar voice.
That's crazy you said that. Yeah, certain way you pronounce words.
Yep. Now I can go into how Q-Tip really sound. I mean, he do something like this. I mean, where we at, Queens. You know what I'm saying? So that's his thing. But I like I like the who else I liked? Leaders of the New School. I'm old school. So I'm old soul. So Leaders of the New School. I gotta say, and Rakim, that's my older brother's favorite rapper, by the way. He'll kill me if I didn't throw that in there. Like, he's like, what? You didn't say Rod or God? What are you talking about? So I gotta say Rakim, and he's from where I'm from, by the way. From Strong Island. So gotta shout out Rod. But those are some of the people that
influenced you. Have you been able to meet any of these guys? Like, doing your acting at certain premieres, you might have someone like Rakim just randomly at a premiere. Has that ever happened?
Yeah, man. I met Rod, and he wasn't as excited as I was. You know what I'm saying? I was over here like, oh, it's the God, bro. Right. I'm like, yo, Rod, what's up, bro? I'm from Long Island. You from? Yeah, he was like, yo, what's up, nigga? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what's good? I was like, yeah, you from LA too, bro? Yeah, I'm from, He was like, he was like, let's get this flick.
Right.
I was like, it's like, all right, that didn't feel the same as I thought it was gonna be.
Shout out to Rakim.
That's the dog right there, man.
Let's get to Tayden ID. It's called Bread Bag. Bread Bag. Tayden.
Bread Bag Tayden.
Artist name is Tayden.
Oh, okay.
Record is Bread Bag.
Go get a bread bag.
Okay.
There you go.
You ain't never touched a bread bag.
I'm a little scared.
You went Candyman.
Get back, never sat back. Little boy, better get back. You ain't never touch your bread back. You gon' fly, jet back. I put the sign to grab, but that shit go straight to the mod to lie. Got a shorty, give me top, but yeah, the little bitch is a bob alive. Fuck all that shit, I cannot cap. I got your tree, she all on my lap. Ass fat, she making it clap. I put my city all over the map. Talking that shit, I'ma get back. Nah, I can never have a setback. You hating on me, get a bread back. Cause I know you never touch a bread back. Came from the bottom and you know it's scary. All of this pain in my body I bury. Came from the struggle, yeah, that shit heavy. Now my body, I'm rocking Burberry. They know my body, you know I'm rocking Versace. Bad bitch, call me Bobby. Everybody moving rocky. I know
we got 2 cutters.
Cut it.
I was a little frightened. I ain't gonna lie. He sounded like that guy from the scary movies. What is his name? The one that's like creepy or like
I don't know.
Yeah,
They say he must be a troll. It did give me like troll vibes.
That's really probably the way he rapped though. That's the crazy part about it.
I don't know if in my heart of hearts, I swear, I feel like he's just trying to try something different.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't think that's his real voice?
No. I think he sounds a little normal, but I think that he tapped
into
it's his inner 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He's like, all right, if I yell, I'm gonna just try. He's trying something.
Yeah.
You know
Right,
what I'm saying? And you can't be mad at that. But I just don't think it works like that for that.
Nah.
You know,
Put
he
too much
doesn't-
strain on
too
the
much
throat.
strain on it.
Yeah, you immediately want to cut it off, and that's a bad
You might as
thing.
well pass your cup now.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause I'm going with a 4.
Even in the chat, it's twos and twos and twos.
Yeah.
So my advice, I think you should try your regular voice. You know what I'm saying? Like try to do the same thing. Maybe try your regular voice, or something like that. You don't have to.
Not with the extra theatrics.
I'm not mad at him for trying, but it just comes across like a spoof record. Like
Right.
parody.
Yep. Sure.
Are we gonna rate it? Cause
I gave it a 4.
4.
I'm rocking with a
I'm gonna give
4.
it 3.
I'll do a 4.
All right, let's see what AB. Hopefully AB brings us back. It's called 2K.
Uh-oh.
All these drill records tonight.
You know how we coming. CSV. MOF.
Let's go.
If I said it, I mean it. I ride for the gang like I pledge allegiance. In the cut like beaches. I'm trying to get racks, I ain't into the beef shit. And this bitch be too out. Lay out with the wrong one, that'll get you shot. And I told bro, keep going. You might catch a foul, but fuck it, you free throwing. Cause I'm not the one you should play with. It was me and bro, 2 kids in the basement. I can never feel complacent. I can't fuck with that daughter, she's just a replacement. Always telling me I ain't shit. You ain't changing my body, I'm just like a face it. I'm like a dog when I get anxious. I'm like a dog when I get seeing love like real and hit go. Niggas change when they see you get paid, so I hit a lick on some rice and I lay low. I'm about to take me a trip out the Caicos. I'm about to fill up the safe till it can't close. Like why the fuck you on my body? Can't do a walking today cause the bank closed. But fuck it, we out to the party. I put that boy in the air like a rainbow. If he tryna front on my posse, I'm in the casa with a little baddie she taught me. After she drunk on the Kasi, I swear my life is a movie. Pop a perk, now I got the zoomies. I get the chicken, ain't talking no 2-piece. Bought her a bag and that shit can we 2 C's. Every day I wake up and get money. Get in the way and get snatched like Sunny. Switch tags, you know I'm no dummy. Come to the hood, man, and shit like Jumanji. And your bitch on my dick, she adore me. I'm the boss of the shit, top floor me. If I was for sale, you couldn't afford me. FA, you know where we all be. What? Gotta pay for the sauce, the shit ain't free. I can see the boss and they can't meet. You know they don't play about AB. Better keep it cool like an AC. I'll never stop grinding till I look up and see the stars in it.
Called 2K.
This one,
Go ahead.
it's not bad. It's just that, remember that one time you were saying that
It's
when
like
you
a
do,
run on.
yeah, like when you're doing a
verse is
drill
too
record,
long.
the less you say, the better it is.
Right.
And I felt like it was so hard to keep up. Like he has so many
He's
words
rapping on it.
that it kind of sounded a little like too busy for me with the beat, the sound effects, plus what you were saying. So I'm gonna just rock with a 6.4.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with a 6.
Drink. That's why she said 6.
Now, I'm gonna give him a 6.5 because it sound good. He sound comfortable on it, but it just was the verse just sounds so long.
Yeah. It didn't even sound like it was gonna stop.
Right.
Yeah, a 6.5. I'm a go with a 6. I would say change your whole style for the hook. You know what I'm saying? Like, because a hook could have been in that. I don't even know that the hook was in that. Like, I don't feel that it was a hook in there.
Right.
Because it just sounds, it sounds all
Run
the
on.
same. Just change your whole thing for the hook, or get somebody else to do a hook, and then you just rock. Because the song was, I hear where you was going. It sound dope. You just need some separation, like they saying. Like,
Right.
I think a little bit of separation to do it.
Do you, when you're making your music, do you go back and listen to it multiple times before saying, yo, we're going to put this out? Or do you bring people in the room with you? Like, who's there when you decide and we about to drop this?
Usually the producer, and I'll bring a couple people that I trust their ear. You know what I'm saying? Because, you'll be like, yeah, the stuff I think is dope. They'll be like, man, bro, that's not. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? But I bring some other ears in, and usually the producer, I make sure I'm working with some producers that give me the raw.
Right.
Yeah, listen, nah, I think let's go with this or let's go with that. All right, why? And they'll tell me it sounds good. All right, let's do it. You know, so I keep the producers that's give me the real, not my homeboys that's just gonna be like, yo,
this shit is fire.
Yeah, my homeboy and my brother is my worst.
I think that's your brother, right? High Science, is that your brother?
Yes.
High Science.
Yeah. He'll be like, yo, listen, at the end of the day, man, nah, don't do that.
This ain't it.
Yo, so if you got those type of people around you, you ain't gonna fail because they don't want to see you looking bad.
Right.
You know?
Shout out to Big Bro.
Yes, sir.
Let's get to Jay Reaper from Stickside Music. It's called Now Listen.
It's Jay Reaper.
Like that sample.
I don't even know if y'all listening like that.
Are we listening?
We still rap.
Okay.
Hip-hop
go.
is well and alive.
Talk your shit, Jay.
Intro, everything.
Oh, you don't get it?
Yeah. Jay Reaper.
Check it. Look, it's Jay Reaper, the flamethrower, the soul keeper, the flow ether. When I'm off the brandy, no more Isha. I smoke reefer, that greenery, homegrown cheaper. Cherokee Indian envy, cause I'm a known cheaper. They know me as the cypher killer, the one that grabbed the mic and moonwalk through the micro thriller. You rappers think you colder Casanova, I'm twice as iller. Cause you ain't got the guts like Funk Flex in his micro pictures. Let me enlighten you niggas. Ria's a lyricist, so every verse venomous infuses some viciousness. Creative mind, originality, and deliverance. So for the record, I'm just checking on you niggas, no stimulus. I'm witnessing the game, a lot of buses is in it. Overnight stars, we really had to struggle for business. It's like a foreign to American cause, the muscle is different. You pay for views, I share my views, I guess the hustle is different. Nigga, now listen, who's sicker than you? Got him, go get him then. And put his damn man in the speaker and tell him the Reaper killing them. And oh, you not listening and you were just
Jay
a victim.
Reaper.
And it's sickening. Now listen, who's sicker than you? Got him, go get him then. And put his damn man in the speaker and tell him the Reaper killing them. And oh,
It's
you
called Now Listen.
Wasn't bad though.
Jay
I was kind of
Reaper.
feeling it.
Yeah.
Gave you like that
Yeah, it was good.
throwback.
It was a good hip hop record.
Yeah, like I was actually wasn't bad.
Good hip hop record. Millie
Gave
said,
me Dipset vibes.
"Oh, that beat too,
That
yeah."
energy right there. And,
Yeah.
you know,
Camera.
Yep.
That's what it was. I was
Cam.
trying to
Right.
figure it out.
Yep.
Kennedy said dope beat 7.5. Victoria 5.5. Millie the Great said delivery was a 7. The lyrics were an 8.
Okay.
La Morta gave it an 8.
I'm going with an 8 as well because it was like a dope record. And then even though like it was the way it was formatted, it still didn't give me like outdated vibes because like
Nah, it was kept you in tune.
like a statement record to me. Now listen, so it's like I fuck with that.
Yeah.
And the intro was dope. Like the
Intro.
intro kind of like got you like, all right, then you know this is gonna be fire.
Yep.
Super dope.
I'll give it an 8.5.
Okay.
I'll give it an 8.5 because I'm just, I may be a tad bit biased on just classic sound.
Rap,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Because just lyrics, how the lyrics is put together with the beat and that energy. You know what I'm saying? So I feel he was there.
Right.
Yeah.
He did it right. And even playing into the sample.
Yeah.
And using it. I
Right.
like that.
intro.
It's like give me like a boxer vibe, like you coming out to the record, like
There you
walking
go.
out.
Right, right.
Walking
That's
out
the
to
video.
one of those, yeah.
Hey, that's your video.
If
You
you
heard
ain't
it.
shooting it, that's definitely the idea.
If you need an actor,
Hey,
send
listen,
There you go.
There you go.
Couple dollars.
Yeah,
I
couple
might-
dollars.
I'm gonna rock with an 8-2 though. I was definitely feeling it. Like
Yeah.
there's really not much to say about it. It's the fact that it was dope.
Okay, 7.8 for me.
I was about to say, yeah. We ain't, it
I
ain't-
know. We knew
it
that
ain't
already.
making it.
Nah.
KWOFI. What is that? Coffee?
Maybe coffee.
It's called Love Potion.
That's how I pronounce it.
KWOFI. Hopefully he says it in the
Yeah, that's hard.
Love Potion.
Celestial music.
You are now entering a space-time zone you have never entered before.
Going with the motions, got me feeling like I'm under a potion. Got me feeling right at night, I think I'm giving you a dozen roses. Really hoping that you feel the same way. At times I feel like I can't move, like I'm traumatized. Love it when you get up on my body and ride me all night. Hot and ready like Little Caesars. Let me say something tonight. Oh mama, I promise I can deliver. Make you shiver on sight.
All right.
She made me work for it. And she make me work for it. And she make me work for it.
Lottie, how do you pronounce it,
And
Lottie?
she make me work. And she make me. but it's spell in the air. I'm double dosing off of the potion she shares. Such a loving is rare. The sweetest voice, she got me lost up in her stare. She want my loving, she gon' get my loving, oh yeah, no. Stop it, love, I know that you got options. Got me feeling like we really rockin'.
Alright, you're saying it right. Coffee.
We gonna just go with coffee for now.
Coffee.
I don't know. That's how I say it.
Love potion.
I have mixed feelings about this record, so somebody can go first.
Coffee.
I'm gonna give him a 7.7. One, it was just like sometimes his voice was throwing me off, and then sometimes it was just like hitting the right notes and shit.
Right.
So it was like, damn, like how do I like it, but then I don't like it.
Exactly.
But it's a dope record. I just feel like that's the only thing he can fix, but he don't have to. So it's like it works where it works. Like
yeah, I don't know. Maybe little structure. The structure was off.
Yeah,
for me
definitely.
A little bit. His talent was there, but then the structure was off for me.
Yeah.
So it was like I had mixed feelings.
And I could say it was a little bit low.
Maybe that's what it is. Arrangement.
Yeah, I think that I want to like the song so bad.
Yeah, me too.
It's there for it. It's like I want to like it. You know, it's just you got to fine tune those things. I would definitely pull a video back, or or matter of fact, you don't even got to pull a video back. Just pull the song back. Just go back in, just tighten it up,
right?
And and reformat it. Like I said, he had some better vocal arrangements. Get them coaches, man. Y'all gotta tap into them coaches. Them vocal coaches
Goes
gonna
a long
help,
way.
man. Yeah, man.
As an artist, you see the difference too. Like you hear the difference in your music when you're like, oh wow, like I really sat with someone that could.
Because while you thinking, okay, I'm putting two or three overlays of this sound, and this sound, and you don't hear that you're missing three more sounds.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You need to put those in there. That's gonna fill it. So you gotta get them coaches, man.
Yeah, that one gave me mixed feelings. I'm gonna go with like a 7, but I feel like it could be like a 9 if it was.
Right.
It has 9 potential.
Yeah, it has 9
I was
potential.
going with like an 8.5 first, but I'm like 7.7 because it was up and down.
Right. I agree with that. I'm rocking with a 6.7 as well. Structure. Definitely needs structure. So then that way it didn't sound so confusing. Like you were high one moment, then you were low, then you sounded a little bit more, had energy, and then the next part you were like, kind of didn't really know. So definitely go back and fix that.
6.7. I like that. I'm gonna go with that one too. 6.7.
Okay.
All right. You guys haven't took a shot in a while.
No, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's some.
Might jinx it. You probably
That means that
jinxed
we're
it
getting
though.
some good. Let's see. B Merc. It's called Mood Swings.
Candy, you know about mood swings?
Hey, why not?
I had some mood swings. So
Me
let's
too.
see what this is.
I'm a Gemini, so you know.
A female Gemini.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous.
Said I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Pop a bottle, yeah, we getting lit. Bring up like 3 grams in a backwood. Tell me to roll another spliff. Lately I'm too paid. Let me show you how we do things. Mixing drugs till I'm feeling stuck and I'm seeing colors like a mood swing. Said I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Pop a bottle, yeah, we getting lit. Bring up like 3 grams in a backwood. Tell me to roll another spliff. Lately I'm too paid. Let me show you how we do things. Mixing drugs till I'm feeling stuck and I'm seeing colors like a mood swing. Said I'm hard this earth. And I don't think I'm coming down soon. Catch me a flight at the Cancun and I'm showing little mommy my dance moves. She gon' bust it for me. Then I tell her drop it low. She working like she on a pole. I love it, she know that I can't let her go. And she got my heartbeat in a headlock. And I love girls like dreadlocks. And real talk, I knew she the one from the first time.
L'Oreal said the energy is off.
Gotta count another
Energy
dollar
off the
signs.
top.
Bring it to me, that's the bottom line. Long brown hair, she's so fine. On a yacht, riding down the coastline. Need a million, it's
Marquise
coming
gave
in
it a
no
6.
time. And I used to sit back on the sidelines. Now it's taking, I'm sipping on
Man,
fine
Victoria
wine.
said
Rolling
cut
up till
it.
I'm flooring in cloud nine. I know I've never been average. But I take a step back and I'm still scoring like a maverick. If it's funny, no, I gotta have it. Not a long time, pop a bottle, yeah, we getting lit. Break up like 3 grams in a backwood. Tell BD to roll another split.
Mood Swings.
That's because it's a
That's
Jersey
that Jersey
sound.
club vibe.
Yeah, so not
That
everybody
Jersey club.
is in tune with that. So when I heard, I'm like, oh, okay, this is Jersey.
You loved it.
UNEG
Loved
gave it
it.
an 8.5.
I don't love it, but I knew you danced that right sometimes.
Yeah, I get it.
Nah,
My
never.
brother, see, I'm I was raised in New York, but my mom moved out here when she got out of jail. So my little brothers was basically raised out here, a lot of them. So they have that. They know that. And so I'll be looking like, what is that
what
thing?
is
So, so I get it. I seen them, doing the dance, the little, that joint.
Right.
I seen it. So
you got to keep
now
up as fast.
Yes. Now that you say that, it hit like that. But I think that, personally, I just think that he got to, again, change the tone between the hook and the verses. From something that's if that's the hook and the verse, you got to be aware of them tones. You know what I'm saying? Change the tone, the hook tone, even one pitch higher maybe or something.
Yeah. Right.
But it'll change the whole energy of the song, and it'll separate the verse from the hook.
I agree with that.
So I give that a 6.5.
Me too.
Yep.
So I'm gonna give it 6.8.
Yeah, I was going 6.8.
Right, 6.8.
Yeah, I'm at a 6.8 as well.
I ain't doing that bad.
I agree with switching it up, like when the beat switches, switch your vocals as well.
Right.
The tone, yeah.
Like Kennedy said, revisit it, but it's really not bad. 6.7. La Mora gave it a 7.5. Sophia gave it an 8. Who else? Victoria didn't like it, so I don't know. I just want to hear something different.
It's a Jersey
Victoria
thing,
ain't from Jersey, probably.
No, she's
that's from
not.
Nebraska, right?
Yeah, right?
Nebraska.
Omaha. I can't remember. Somewhere up there.
It's cold up there, ain't it? Jeez.
It's cold here, so
It's
I can
cold.
Let's get to Just. It's called Tell 'Em. J-U-S. Just.
Okay. I mess with them Chinese strings.
Look. It's about time I step up in this. Some of y'all know just who this is, so I ain't about to introduce myself. If you don't know, you can ask what the name is. And the few names will come up. That cocky ass nigga, that rapper, that dressed like an R&B singer, the pretty boy, yeah, I'm handsome as shit. Superstar, check the front of the whip. Not a hustle like my first name Nip. One of the best to ever do this shit. TMC got a Puma suit that I rock with no T underneath. Just chains on like he did. I got a vision of success in it. A plan written I'ma stick to. Cause the game changed with these new rules and these real dudes playing blues clues. I'm a real one you ain't used to. I'ma take it back to the double O's where you had to be the shit to get exposed, nigga. It's a lack of respect for the culture.
Oh, you got some acting going on.
And I love it too much to let you infiltrate it and take it over. So I'm back for the first time like looting and stirring the peace like an active shooter who's 17 white with an AR-15 if he was black. Hoes in his back. Should have been guilty, justice system is filthy. Blood on their hands since hundreds of years prior. Somebody call me a lie until I retire. I'ma stand and be great in my dark skin and face. Do it for those that came before me, do it for my family. God protect me, y'all ain't taking nothing from me. Somebody call Will Smith, let him know I laid another brick. Somebody tell Steve Harvey I put my arms out and jumped off a cliff. Somebody tell Les Brown I'm living my dream. Tell Kevin Hart my decision is me. Tell Russ it was all in my head, so I wrote it down at the topic of me. Let Callan know I got the keys. Tell Puff that I didn't stop and I can't stop, cause I won't stop. I'm a bad boy.
Tell him. He's going off.
It's definitely storytelling.
Yeah.
Man.
I know y'all can't see the video, but
what I do like though, he has confidence.
Oh no, for sure.
His confidence is there.
Yeah.
It was, yeah, it's there.
TCM Casino said too much. I'm giving it a 4.
Damn.
What?
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even come up with a rate yet. That's how bad. Like,
Right.
I don't even.
It's
weird,
bad
right?
like
Yeah.
that?
No, it's not bad. I don't know how to rate it because I don't know what kind of record it is.
That's right.
Like I was trying to follow the record, but I couldn't really like tap into it.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna tell you, he's going in the direction like you got to think like if Andre 3000 was doing a freestyle,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that's the direction he's going. But I do know that he is spitting. It's not what we used to hearing,
Right.
Yeah.
But he's definitely laying something down. Like
I just
can
wish
hear
the lyrics was a little more harder.
a little harder.
Like I
yeah.
wish it was a little more aggressive. Like that's what. But I give him. I do a 6.4.
Okay, all right.
I give him like a 6.8.
I'm fighting for him.
Because you understand it.
I understand.
You
man.
would listen to that personally.
I think that I'm listening to the lyrics. I'm listening to what he's saying. A lot of stuff go over people's heads.
Right.
Sometimes, Like he mentioned, tell Will Smith I laid another brick. That's something Will Smith talked about his father making him build build a wall. And he's like, stop looking like you're trying to build the wall. Stop thinking about building the wall and just lay one perfect brick at a time. And then later on, you're gonna have a wall. That's an ill metaphor.
But if you never heard that
you would
story,
never know
you
that.
wouldn't
You'll
know.
know, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So I just happen to be cool with Will.
Right.
So.
So go ahead, give your score because we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah. So I give him a 7. I give him a 7. I just think that he definitely needs a hook. Like, it's something with nobody wants to do hooks no more.
Right.
Separate. But he needs
Keep
like
rapping.
a hook. Yeah, you need a hook in there.
Yeah.
I'll give you a 7.
I'm rocking with a 6.7 as well. Pretty much what everybody said, all of you guys, I agree.
Right.
Like, I was listening, so, you know.
Well, being cool with Will Smith, you have met him before.
Yes.
Have you worked with him before?
No, not yet. Plan to in the near future for sure. But I haven't worked with him yet. But I'm real cool with the family, so he just to meet him and get a little bit of insight from him was amazing. I hung out with the fam for a while, and man, that something I was going through, and I was I'm helping a lot of people, leading a lot of people,
Right.
And I mentioned to him, that I'm kind of like trying to help everybody get to their happiness, and he gave me that same insight. He actually put in his book. He's just like, imagine everybody, you have to be responsible for everybody's happiness.
Right.
How miserable would you be?
Right.
Because you don't know why people are upset with themselves, why they have a disposition about themselves. Like, I got a big forehead, or I got a this and that.
It could be anything. Right.
You dealing with people, so imagine you being responsible for for everybody's happiness. So it was something, it was something amazing. But he's a beacon, man, for a lot of people. So I think that that's sort of the thing that drew me to him. I'm similar in that sense,
Right.
A leader like that.
So I guess we can't even speak on the whole Oscars situation because you're coming from a biased perspective.
No. One thing, a person like him and a person like me and a person like my brother is we pride ourselves in is we gonna give perspective. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I think that I feel that he was in a place where he was over, like he said in that first line when he gave his speech, I'm overwhelmed with what I've been called to do. And I think that he's been taking a lot of stuff from a lot of things and directions for
Right.
a long time without saying anything.
And I think we could all agree to that. But do you feel like his actions were right or wrong for that setting, for that time?
I'm kind of. I think that he should have released that energy. How I just don't think. I don't know if I don't believe that Chris Rock knew the situation with his wife.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So maybe that energy, but now that energy that's been attacking him and his family and all of these things, it now has a face.
Right.
At that moment, it's just the wrong moment for Chris. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like at that moment, everybody that was, attack all the comments, the funny things, or this or that, and everything that he's had to endure now has a face. He can't fix her hair. He can't do that issue. He can't do fix that. So now, what I can do is protect you from this thing, this attack. You know what I'm saying? So now that has a face. I just feel that, I felt it, man. I felt it. I don't, it's everybody gonna be like, that's wrong. He hit the guy and but he's human too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we forget that people are human, no matter if they, they superstars, they this or that. They are human beings with feelings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I keep trying to remind my own people that sometimes they want to call you, 3 years later or something and not talk to you or ever and not be a human. Like, call me and say, how am I doing? Don't just jump on the phone. Yo, I'm about $10. You know what I'm saying? Say hello. Yo, I've been through some stuff. You don't want to know that?
Right.
So we forget, we so busy being a human doing, we forget to be a human being.
Right.
And I think that's something that's so important. And he basically touched on that whole situation, man. I was there. I mean, I felt it, and he explained, he said it, that first few lines. Listen, I've been called on, it's heavy.
Right.
He said it, the first few lines he said, man.
As an actor for yourself, have you had media training before, like when doing movies and movies are releasing? Have you had that type of?
Yes.
That's all. Because that answer he gave us was perfect media training answer. Shout out to Jamel Howard in the building. We ain't getting nowhere. That was just a big circle of nothing.
He's like, I'm gonna just give you something to make you think you get.
I said, was he right or wrong? He said, no, he's a human being. Perfect, Jamel.
I'm gonna write that down.
I love it. Shout out to Will Smith.
Hey, that's the bro.
PCB Zay. Let's get back to business. It's called Spooky.
We ain't drinking a while, so it's some good music.
You want another shot just because?
Let's do it.
You know what?
Just because.
Y'all feeling good today.
This is for Chris Rock, this shot right here.
Wow.
We gonna
Take one for Chris Rock.
Yeah. I'm cool with the Rocks too, man. Little brothers.
I'm sure they spoke already. Everything is cool.
He did an apology.
Yeah. Let's go.
Don't run up on me wrong. She can get spooky. No lights, camera, action. I'ma make a movie. She seen that water drip, splash. Now she wanna do me. I'm back in my bag. 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 Oh, that's why they mad. I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag. Oh, that's why they mad. Oh, that's why they mad. I'm back in my bag. 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 If the pussy good, she can get a Birkin. She got that water drip splash, and that pussy I be purging. Look, in broad day we be lurking. Catch a eye, we gon' hurt him. Kill a nigga on purpose. Turn this shit into a movie. Shit could really get spooky. Hold this water on my neck. Turn your bitch into a groupie. I kick shit like Bruce Lee. They said they gon' do what? That's why I keep me a Thule. Look, I'ma back out the bag. If you run the 40 and knock out a cab. I got my gun, I ain't gon' trust you. If I ain't got it, I'ma cut you. If you ain't getting money, fuck you. I don't trust you. Need 100 racks in that.
That one's called Spooky.
Shout out to the drill artist. The issue I have with this record is it didn't sound believable. Like it sounded more that he was reading from a piece of paper than actually
clarify what
flow,
believable
yeah.
Because that might be different for street people.
I was listening to I listen to the tone and how they project certain things, and I feel like if you are on a drill record or any just record, I have to actually believe what you're saying, put energy into your delivery.
Got it. So the delivery.
There you go.
Not that he won't bust his gun. He won't bust his gun. I'm not saying you won't do that.
No, I get that part. Please don't.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying.
It's just how you're saying.
No. Oh God, no. Please.
I get what you're saying. It was very I don't want to say
you don't
choppy,
believe
but
the confidence in the record.
Right.
Not that you ain't in the street. It's, I don't believe you really want to make this record.
Victoria
and show me
said
why
it
I should
before.
be.
Right.
Probably.
But not the
Maybe
other
he went
stuff.
back and mixed it or something. Uni G gave it a 4.4. Mimi gave it a 5. Millie's the Great gave it a 5.5.
I'm going with a 6 because it ain't really.
Yeah, it ain't.
He was losing himself at sometimes. I heard it, so it's like.
I'm gonna go with a 6 too.
I like that, and we listened to a lot of these records so far. That's the I guess that's the the thing that's going. Yeah, and I think that out of all of them, I think that he had actually the most authenticity to me. I think that he was in the pocket. I do think that there's still the same issue of separation. I don't know if that's an old school thing,
right?
But I want the hook to sound different from the verse, So I think that he's still in that, just like the rest of them. So I'm gonna go with a 6.
Okay, cool. So y'all safe.
I'm rocking with a 6 as well.
All right, let's see Joe. He submits. You like hip hop, you don't like C.I. Joe.
He submitted before.
Yes.
So are you, Jay?
Look like he on Coney Island. This is like 2015 Coney Island. 2012 Coney Island.
Canyon Canyon do damage daño with machine gun, metrallora, pistol pistola,
Word to my mother, father, mama, papa. Minor menor, I'm major mayor. So don't mess with me conmigo.
This might be 2009. Oh, yeah. Nah, it can't be.
Repeatedly, tiro, repito, hit the floor, el piso. What time to see Jesus Christ, Jesucristo. Hold that, aguanta eso. Catch a body, cojo un cuerpo. More fire, más fuego. Hold that, aguanta eso. Catch a body, cojo un cuerpo. More fire, más fuego. Hold that, aguanta eso. Catch a body, cojo un cuerpo. More fire, más fuego. Hold that, aguanta eso. Catch a body, cojo un cuerpo. More fire, más fuego.
C.I. Joe.
Okay.
More fire.
Definitely throwback vibes. You know, I don't know.
I feel like he hasn't made no new records, so he keeps submitting his older joint.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's clearly that's what he's doing. Cause
We should challenge him. We should tell
To
him
make a new record?
and
Yeah.
kind of see how he is today and not from early 2000s.
I would love to see that.
Yeah, I would too.
Because he submits so much to the show.
Really?
Yeah, all like 2015, 2014 records though.
So maybe he just saying get with a new producer, you know, get somebody new and get around a couple people and accept the challenge. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Make a couple new joints. Everybody here wants to hear it. You know, wants to hear the new joints. I would love to hear if something
Some updated.
Yeah, I would love to hear.
So we're gonna score it or?
I don't think.
If y'all want to, if not, we can skip it.
Let's skip it
because the score is gonna be low anyway.
Yeah, and it ain't gonna
Save
be.
our liver.
Yeah, 'cause
So y'all not taking a shot. Baby.
Right.
Skip the shot.
You can still take a shot.
Justifies as a shot.
Yeah, because it's the score gonna be
That
low.
might
so
be
you
a
might as well
double
take
right there.
Oh, why you gotta say so for? Jake, you know what? That's it.
I'm
Take the
saying,
shot.
one shot.
Let's get to Kels Fargo. It's called Young Thug.
Kels Fargo. He getting first of all, we starting off with a 2 already because I like the name.
Yeah.
So from there, it's up from there.
Kels Fargo.
Ooh. Pull up and I bet you see me in infinity, betting from Saint Laurent.
Okay.
Fuck it, I dance on the beat, I mean, y'all on my shit, but they hate for. Little bitch, she see me, I'm shiny like BB, like, what do you take me for?
I love the old heads playing dominoes while he's shooting his music video.
Two hoes, they back and she got me excited, like, what do you take me for? Slide on that bitch like the cha-cha, put that on my mama, I came too far. Came in drippy, she wildin' like we need this dick, got her in with y'all. Lil' mama, she keep me on rap, hit that like my Glock, I be slaying, huh? Too lit, no need it. I bought for the season. New drip, new demeanor. I be felt like the cleaner. Smoking on all of these veggie shit got me so healthy. I changed up on all of my flaws. I don't be sipping on liquor, say that for the bitches. I mean it like I hit the ball. Fuck it up all. Like what they expect me to do. It's draft day, I'm here to get picked. Niggas ain't made for no pressure. Put them on the stretcher. The others won't come up the bench. Pussy boy don't want no smoke. Don't want no pasta. Fuck boy can't handle the shit. Told them I came here to win. I cannot lose. Swear I ain't made for that shit. Like no. Pull up and hop out, she see me in the
Look like it.
bitch if I'm saying it right. Fuck it, I dash on the beat, I be all on my shit, but they hate for. Little bitch, she see me, I'm shiny like BB, like when do you take me for?
Tag Brooklyn. Kels Fargo.
It was a cool vibe.
Called Young Thug.
It was cool.
Yeah, the beat had a bounce to it. It was cool. Damn, Marquis said cut it now.
I just don't know why it was named Young Thug.
Maybe his
flow?
Yeah, I think he did a Young Thug flow on it.
5.8.
Really...
Just for the name?
No, just because it just did nothing for me.
It did nothing.
I didn't really hear that. I mean, he sounded like himself. I don't know. It was. I don't know what to say. I like the beat though, and his tone.
The beat was cool. Yeah, no, it was alright. I'm gonna go with a 6.5.
Your brother said, "What language is this?"
That's Young Thug. That's what it is.
Yeah, 6.5 over here.
High science. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not mad at the record. I felt that it was a little monotone. No hook separation. Again, I think that if he had a little bit of separation, it might have changed some. Change your view on it. But I'm trying to dial in. The mumble rap thing. I can't really get everything they say.
Right.
But couple of things I caught. He was rapping. he said, he got a couple of bars in there, but I can't go over a 6.5, because it just didn't punch.
Right.
It didn't
Yeah,
punch,
yeah.
So we'll leave it there.
Yeah.
Buddy Lofton, Cutthroat.
Yeah, and I'm going all crazy. Yeah, you guess it.
Let's go.
Too much on my mind to ever relax, I might relapse, yeah. I've been blowing smoke, don't need no rehab, you can see that, huh? Scully on my head, but this is ski match, you have no idea. I might overreact, where we be at, made me cutthroat. Too much on my mind to ever relax, I might relapse, yeah. I've been blowing smoke, don't need no rehab, you can see that, huh? Scully on my head, but this is ski match, you have no idea. I might overreact, where we be at, made me cutthroat. Yeah, made me cutthroat. Yeah, I ain't saying hello, but I bet they know what's up, though. If they know what's up, they know what's up, they know it's stuck, ho. I can never realize I can always count the funds, though. I've been counting money, it's another day. I did my dirt and look the other way. No, I ain't come to play, I gotta hit the 100 dash. I need 100K, like bitch, I'm budgeting that money talk for what they wanna say. I'm down to spend it. Yeah, they been driving me crazy. Still I'm out here chasing, can't be reached, no vacations. So she love me right now, that don't really mean Nathan. They gon' fake it till they make a real nigga made it so they won't face me. No, too much on my mind to ever relax, I might relapse, yeah. I've been blowing smoke, don't need no rehab, you can see that, huh? Scully on my head, but this is ski match, you have no idea. I might overreact.
Buddy Lofton, Cutthroat.
See, he switched up.
There you go.
I heard it.
Distinguished the hook from the verse.
Made it so exciting.
Formatted well.
Just doing that.
Mixed well.
That's right. That's right.
See,
That's right.
one.
It is one out of all.
It was cool. I'm gonna rock with a 7. Like, I was drawn to it. Like, it was creative. It did have its switch ups. The beat was dope. I mean,
The dropouts in the record, like
right,
Cutthroat.
and all of a sudden, like,
Oh,
just
yeah.
rap really, really fast, and then it was slow, so it kept me in tune.
I'll go with a 7.5.
7.5.
I'm going 5.5.
Why?
5.5.
The hook
What
was just too,
happened?
like, no energy, boring to me. I
Really?
didn't like it, yeah. I wasn't into the record.
Victoria gave it a 4.5.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't into that.
Mimi gave it a 6. What? Mr. Mayo said Tory Lanez. Mondo gave it an 8. Said that was dope. It was different.
Yeah.
It works for different people. For
That's
me,
what
I
it
just
is.
didn't.
Yeah. I feel like it was just formatted well.
I think so too, man. And I think that he had such different flows in between the bars, and he didn't stay one monotone thing. He switched the flow up. I liked it. I liked it. I think that I'll give him a 7.5. I feel like it was a good record.
Right. All right. I'm rocking with my 7.5 too. Top season, not one of them.
What they need to get into the
8 or better.
Oh man, I could have gave him an 8.
It's all right.
Tryna run it on the gram, but ain't doing shit in person. Tryna show you who I am, all I do is put that work in. Tryna bag me with a bag, should I buy my own purses? Ever since I cut you off, you ain't never stopped lurking. Who you think you thought you was ain't controlling me. In the days I used to be in love, you just folded me. I'm tryna run it up, so thanks for
I'm gonna just get up.
to say I wasn't giving a fuck. Now you missing me. Said I
really?
think I
That's
love
what
her,
that
but
is.
never honestly. All I care about the green, like the grass and broccoli. Look myself up in the
female
mirror,
song,
damn I love you
yeah.
honestly. Gotta show my brothers so much love, they be proud of me. Yeah.
No
And I'm the
candy.
one who
No
they
candy.
who I am,
No
just know
candy.
that I got it. And I don't really give a damn what you saying, I just tell them get up off me. And you just gotta love yourself, cause who else gonna tell you that you poppin'?
Top season.
I am not one of them, not your friend or homie, boy you wildin'. Oh, boy you wildin'. Oh.
It's called Not One of Them. They got Candy up.
Yeah, well, listen,
If it
that
gets
better
candy
get
up.
I better get a 9. You done stood
No,
up.
it's-
That's how it
should-
used to be,
Should do
but-
all that and be like, yeah, that was like a good
Should give it a
5.
6.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while. I usually get out when I like a record, but for the last few shows, I've been getting drunk.
I'm going to submit one for next week so that way you can get up and dance. I got you.
I like it. I'm gonna rock with an 8 though. I think the vibe was dope. The sound of the vocals were clear, and it was a cool vibe.
Yeah.
Like a party vibe.
I'll go 7.4. It was dope.
Yeah, it was cool. I'm a 7 point. I'm 7.5.
She gave me that look. Like,
Yeah, you know the look.
6.5.
see?
Do I get credit for dancing or raise it up? No.
I
just
hate
Credit
to
for
be
dancing? That helps the
I
record.
hate to be the wet sock, but here I think that I don't know. I think she was firing off. She definitely was firing off.
Yeah.
I just don't. Maybe I wasn't feeling the beat. You know, it didn't hit me like, you know. It just seemed like just
a generic.
Generic, like
I get that.
Fruity Loops. She got it from something that was just like something so simple. It didn't have
wasn't
depth
produced well. It wasn't.
There you go.
Got you.
It wasn't your fault. I think it was in the production. It didn't have that depth to it. Yeah.
E4K, Hold Me Down. Let's get it. The New Movement Live. Jamel Howard, special guest.
I feel it slowly coming to me now. No, you won't hold me down. You stood and see me drown. You stood and see me.
Might have to put one of these songs in the soundtrack for a movie.
I feel it slowly coming to me now. No, you won't hold me down. You stood and see me drown. You stood and see me. I've been wasting all my time on bitches, but with you it feels so different. I feel you, the piece I'm missing. Never felt this type of feeling. Move that body close to me. No, I need your company. No, I need your loving me, not no one else. But just me, not no one else. And don't leave, not no one else. Promise you this, no one else. I promise you this, no one else.
E4K.
No. I mean, feeling like a CLB, way too sexy for me.
Kennedy said it sounded like A Boogie.
I'm a ride, whenever I look right. Got ganja, we could vibe. Smoke up and we get high. Make you reach to the skies. Rubbing up on your thighs. I got you screaming louder now. No one can hear us, nah. And I promise, no one gon' fuck you like this. I love that touch you dripping.
E4K, Hold Me Down. I was with it. I was ignoring the A Boogie vibe until they said that.
Nah, because I ain't even hear that shit, though. So I was ignoring that whole A Boogie comparison.
That's not R. Kelly, no.
No. I'm just saying I don't believe the A Boogie comparison. That he didn't give me A Boogie vibes.
No, I didn't hear it.
It was a different record. Like it's a unique record. Like it's not what we usually get. I'm going with a 9.5.
Hey.
Okay. That never happened.
Nah, never. It gotta be a real record.
He jumped out the water.
It's up to y'all to set the tone now.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just rock with an 8 then, cause I was feeling it too. I think it was different. I like the sound, the beat, like it was upbeat.
Yeah.
Like,
So, it's a nice smooth groove record.
You like that? You like the girl record better than this one?
No.
Okay.
But I was gonna get up and dance. But I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Nah, I like them both the same.
I feel like this one is better than her record.
It is.
It's
like
more energy and it's feel good.
Not to compare them, but
because it's like that's the R&B record. This is like I feel like it could go.
Yeah.
So
I can see the difference because this type of record, I could easily like have it played somewhere and it'll mix very well with certain types of genre. Like it'll fit.
It'll blend in. Yeah.
It would.
I'm going 8.2.
I'll go 9. I like the record. I think that there's a spot for it on a soundtrack. So that might be something that we can grab them for. I like the song. I got a film that it fits.
Ooh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Is this a new film you're starring in?
Yes, that I wrote. Actually, I'm working. Yep.
Are you producing it as well, or?
Yeah, I'm one of the producers on it. I'm working on a film with Vice President from BET. We killing it right now. This is gonna be a dope film.
Can't tell us much though.
No. She made sure that she's like, what you gonna say to make sure you can't say. So I'm gonna leave it there.
Yeah, we don't want you to talk too much. Then they pull the plug on it. No. He got a new movie.
Yeah,
he's in it.
Yes,
he's producing it, writing it.
Yes,
and they're looking for music.
That's right. So that song definitely can fit on a couple of scenes that I was thinking about. So. We're gonna do something. You might have won. You might have won something.
That's a win right there. Hey.
And he made it to the playlist. So congratulations.
Absolutely. So welcome to the playlist.
Okay.
Win-win.
Maybe we can get more good music now.
Let's go.
Maybe we'll be on a roll. Money Chalk. It's called 50 Cent / Up the Score.
Dirty niggas getting money.
That's just the intro.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, wait.
Oh, that's why he named it.
Yeah, 50 Cent. Up the score.
Money.
Make sure you drop in those scores in the live. Shout out to all the YouTube A&Rs, everyone live with us in the chat. We got a few artists left. Let's do it.
Blood in my eyes, I cannot see. We trying stretches of OPP. Don't get too close, I be clutching my heat. Niggas said that it's war, but they don't want beef. They don't want to see me back down these street. Treat my switches, these little niggas sweet. Go give you some money, stop being your feet. I'll get the assist like I'm CP Green. Bust it. When I up it, you better start running. I've been pushing my pussy since youngin'. Many men want me dead, that ain't nothing. Told shorty slow down when I'm coming. I'm busting her fist, make her tell me she love me. Fight cracker, this shit got them ducking. I pop out the cut and I let them for 100. You ain't got no game, them niggas is dummy. Glad you niggas a joke. Take one of their hands for thinking it's smoke. Leave me a lawyer, Olivia Pope. Back down, got it right in the throat. But we really focused on getting the meal. I told them chill, but I can still get niggas took off the map like I'm in the field. I get it a Louis bag with the hills. You know it's a vibe, she letting me feel. I'm fucking the good like I'm off the pills, but I'm off the honey, she knocking me still. I'm doing 100 like I got the real. We doing the trapping and killing for real. You niggas is chatting and bitching for real. They respecting the real.
Money Chop. I feel like it's two songs in one. Yeah, see?
Oh, okay.
Money what?
Money Chalk?
Money Chalk.
CHOC.
Okay, Money Chalk.
But we'll just, we'll base it off the 50 Cent.
Okay.
He named it 50 Cent. That's dangerous.
It's a freestyle. Well, I can't say it's a freestyle.
Like
it was
a
like
drill
a drill
freestyle?
record, yeah.
Yeah.
So what we saying about it? How we feeling?
I'm going with a straight 6.
Yeah, I was going to go 6 too.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
His flow on it was good. He knows how to do those drill
hook
records.
It's just straight through.
Yeah, I only could base it on the flow.
Yeah.
See, I work with 50 Cent. So 50 would have probably been like, well, I think you should put a hook on it. It's a good idea. You should put a hook on it. It doesn't have a hook. It's good with a hook on it. So put a hook on the thing, man. Change your voice on the hook on it, and I like the flow on it. I think that it's a dope record. You just got to separate the hook from the verses, man. Put a hook on it. I give it what y'all gave it?
I rock with a 6.
6. Everybody got a 6.
Yeah.
What you gonna do? Like 6
point? 6.
He gonna save y'all.
Yeah, please, cause you can't.
6. I'm gonna go 6. I'm gonna go 6.
Man.
I'm gonna go 6. Put the other hook on it.
Yeah, you can
She
just
running out.
Jay, this is all
Millie's the
you.
Great.
Damn.
You
don't
killed
wanna
the
go get the
bottles
other
tonight.
one?
It's all you.
It's called Left Lane.
You gonna take a shot from me?
Oh, so I'm double shotting for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Millie's the Great.
Millie the Great.
Millie's
the Great.
Millzy.
Oh, Mill Z.
Millzy.
Gotcha.
Millzy.
We in the left lane, they do dash, doing 100, hoping we don't crash. This a life we never knew we'd have. Healthy jets with no class, with some trips to Calabas, rolling loud, dripping the juice.
Shoot, we got alcohol.
The reason that they mad, this a lesson when you down bad. Stay your own lane and count your own cash. Dreams of blue hundreds on the dash, acting chips till we seeing jet lag. All this money I need, and best believe you know we gon' brag.
Okay.
Perhaps I cut it in the chat.
I don't know what's going on.
Want to give him another like 20 seconds?
Nah.
10.
Nah, he good.
He good.
Cut it.
I usually would never tell somebody this. Listen to what's going on first, and then make something in the pocket of what's going on. And I would never say that, but it just sounds like, and it's an oxymoron for me to say something's dated because I like dated.
Right. So when you saying it though, that's
something else, So I think that listen to what's going on and just find a pocket for yourself because I don't think the flow is good.
Right.
Nah.
The flow, the energy as well.
Mix.
Like the energy kind of sounded like he just woke up that day. It's like, I gotta do this record. Let's just get it done. It is what it is.
And I gotta go to work after that. So.
The beat was just overpowering the vocals anyway. I couldn't really hear him, so it's like
It's
automatic. Like
Easy.
just
Get back
try
in
to
the
get.
studio, bro.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because he's live with us, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Definitely.
Well, he probably got like a few other joints.
Right.
Should have submitted another joint. Try another joint. That one it don't got the energy.
All right, let's get to Chase Bands. It's called Don't Change.
Like what?
Music.
Chase Bands.
Reminisce, but I will never miss you. Not to mention the shit that we've been through. I was out, you left just like the wind through. Now I'm back in my bag and it's simple, bitch. Only thing I'm accepting is spits. Once you done, like baby, you get dip. Brody fiending stuff him in the clip. Finger itching, dumping out the whip. Like what? How about 2 knocks in the cut? We get the flock and niggas know what's up. Brody moving like Giannis, how he coming clutch. To be honest, I don't give a fuck. 30 clip, I'm solid with a bunch. Like look, got the knock, he kicking like a punch. He turning the rush, I'm trying to pull a stunt. Don't play, he get whacked. Like okay, bro hit his back. Got this bitch, she told the strap. If I take me out, then I'm getting right back. Got the knock in the V, it's a wrap. Give him 3, he get burned like a tap. Remember days we was deep in the trap, like talking about bitches, we feeding the slide. She got better, no more counting singles, I got cheddar. Everything I did was for the better. Low Brody on time and stay with that Beretta. Like what? Chilly weather. I ain't have a jacket, double sweaters. I was out there watching double headers. One day I'll be free, right now just keep your head up. God, we going again. Said I'm done with the bitch, I'm move on to a friend. Feel like love is a sin. Told myself I won't do it again. Look, I repent when I'm doing this sin. Speaking of bro, we put 2 in his chin. Gotta get Lodi persona. Gotta get
Chase Bands, don't change.
Is it me or it just sounds like hella rough? Like
his vocals were loud.
everything was like hard. Like the vocals were hard. The beat was like hard, a little distorted too. Like it was just hit. It, you know what I mean? Like it was just rough.
Like it was no mix, no nothing on it. It was just straight from the studio.
That's what
just
it
finished
sounded like.
recording it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just take. I'm gonna bounce it and take it home.
That's right.
That's it.
If they did that, you might have been in the basement. Like that's what a lot of artists do. I remember doing that. We just in the basement recording, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Like, so I get that, but you gotta find the sound that resonate with everybody's ears. You know what I'm saying? So that's something important to put some money into. Especially if more than one person saying it, then that's
right.
what it is.
I think we all saying it.
Yeah, I agree.
You scored it?
Victoria gave that one a 7.
I was going 5.5.
5.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 5.
I'm gonna go 6, but I just think that I just want to hear some different stuff. We're hearing a lot of the same type of music, and I don't know why.
I'm giving them a 5.8. I know why, because they feel like that's what's working, that's what's moving right now. So it's a trend.
Yeah.
It's a trend.
Have one of those in the pocket, but also have your own kind of other things going on too.
All right, Chance's Styles. New Vision.
Okay, it sounds hip hop-ish. There you go.
Chance's Styles.
Can't take my eyes off you. You already know what I came to do. And I got a vibe you could get into. And you got a mind I could get in. Ooh, you make me wanna stay up in it. This time, see, I came out winning. And you ain't gotta say I did it. You ain't gotta say she. You ain't gotta say no, I did it. Say it 2 times, cause I'm in it. If it go down, I'm a cricket. I'm in a jibby honest like a dentist. And she just wanna take from me. She give no space to me. Lately, I've been thinking about the things you gave to me. It don't take a lot to put the vibe in. See, you and me, we fire, we ignite it. Take 2 places we can eat and we could dine it. I kinda feel like you gon' like it. So I can't take my eyes off you. You already know what I came to do. And I got a vibe you could get into. And you got a mind I could get in. Ooh, you make me wanna stay up in it. This time, see, I came out winning. And you ain't gotta say I did it.
Chance's Styles.
It's like poetry.
Yeah. It was
jazzy poet. Yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
It was hard to get. I couldn't grab into it.
It's okay.
I was trying to find the pocket.
Right.
But after you listen to it for a while, it's like I could have listened to the rest of it.
Right. Me too.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I'll go with a 7.5. I think the beat could have been a little better, but I like what she was. This is she, right?
Right.
Okay, I like where she was going. So yeah, I take a 7.
I'm gonna go with 7 too. I think it's a fair. Like it had a feel to it.
Right.
Right. Like a feeling. Just couldn't figure it out. But the fact that you made me sucked me in. I got sucked into
Right,
it.
right. I'm with you on that. I'm gonna rock with a 7. It gave me like Floetry vibes, like just kind of like, just I don't know, poetry, just kind of listening and just free spirit, like
flowy.
yeah, exactly.
I'll go with a 6. I understand what she was doing. I just don't feel like the beat was for the tone, the voice she was trying to project. I just feel like she could have did it a little different, but she got the voice, just not the.
Right.
And if you're gonna go with the, with anything that has something to do with Lauryn Hill, you gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta make it relevant. Make us know that that's where you going with it. Because that Can't Take My Eyes Off You. Lauren murdered that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
what we
maybe,
tell a lot of artists when you're using certain samples. Keep in mind how big that song or that artist. Like.
Absolutely.
I think we're down to like our last 3. So this is LB. It's called Used To.
I used to pray for them days, remember them once in the rain. I really came from nothing. I'ma do life in them chains before I let one of them niggas try putting me under. How could you do me that way? I would put food in your plate, used to call you my brother, taking them pics in my chain. I had to sit when she thought that this shit was a come on. Tell me something. Would you still love me if I had money? Can I still fuck if a nigga would buy me? I know you and him when you don't come around me. No trust in these bitches, these hoes do you grind me? Don't fuck with these niggas. Most of them shiesty. If I'm in that cell, ain't nobody gon' ride me. So shut the fuck up to whoever don't like me. And get in your bag, little nigga. Them hoes ain't fucking with you. None of them niggas, yo, bro. This shit is sad, my nigga. I'ma keep pouring this drink for the ones that I lost. Say talking my bank and nobody gon' listen. Said I'm okay cause it won't make a difference. Still heard over bread, that shit made me a killer. I never thought I'd be with them niggas ain't slick. Soon as they see how I'm living, everybody tryna claim we can. They don't know shit about all of the pain that I went through to get to the place that I'm in. I asked who you with, just answer the question. A lot of these niggas be wanting me dead. Me being me, I'ma spin through that bit by myself. Ain't no talking to making them in. 17 shots for a op, but that not including no one in the head. Worry about Russia, but it's gonna get worse than that shit if a nigga try killing my twin. Fuck a pandemic, stock up on guns. If shit hit the fan, at least you prepared. I'm just expressing the thoughts in my head. You can't protect who you love if you dead. Now get in your bed, little nigga. Them hoes ain't fucking with
LB.
you. None of them niggas, yo, bro.
Used To.
I like this one.
Yeah, this one was good. This is a solid record.
It was a bop.
Yeah.
And a lot of stuff he was saying too. Like I'm like, yeah.
You sound like he went through some stuff.
Right.
Definitely.
Got some stuff on the chest.
It was solid, like a solid, well put together. It's a 7 for me, but it's a solid record.
Yep. I feel the same.
I'm gonna go 6.7.
7.5.
Okay.
I'll go 7.
Yeah. This is a solid, cool record. Yeah. I don't think it's like his hit record, but
no.
It's a solid record. All right, let's get to Buck. It's called Heavy. Featuring Killer H2O the Dawn.
Got some tail in it.
Buck. Okay, here we go. Shout to SB Official in the chat, Kennedy in the chat, Mimi, Millsy the Great.
How we on it? Heavy. Good dope got me steady. Bitch, come on, hope you ready. Ride on niggas like a Chevy. Heavy on it. Heavy. We be heavy on it. How we on it? Heavy. Good dope got me steady. Bitch, we come on, hope you ready. Ride on niggas like a Chevy. Heavy on it. We be heavy on it.
I was born to have it, getting my weight and it's automatic. Divide, subtract, and then you add it. I always been good with the mathematics. Cholo gang, what I'm reppin'. Try to disrespect me, then I'ma check him. Yoshi Mitchell with the Tekken. Killer beats is my profession, nobody can test them. And we all 1 for 1. If I got it, then my brother got it. Losing my bro got me feeling so numb. Sipping Henny, smoking up exotics. You can't fuck with your boy, there's levels. Only friends is my 38 special. Flex so hard, you would've thought your boy wrestled. Killer sick with the flow, God bless you. Very heavy on it, you better move. Double M bitches saying we cannot lose. It's Killer and Bucket, we moving like shotters. I know they wondering who gonna stop us. Killing the game and I know you're not ready. We're to take over, bitch, we moving heavy.
How we on it? Heavy.
Killer H2O the Dawn.
I don't know what to say.
What?
I don't, because I like the beat and stuff, but maybe it was just too hard for me. I don't know.
It's a little rough.
Yeah, it is a little rough. So
the production too, like the mixing on it to me was off a little bit. They sound low, like everything sound low.
It does.
It wasn't it didn't give me like a bright sound. Like,
Nah.
Right.
It wasn't big.
Right.
It started off energy low anyway. I was going with a 5. As soon as it came on, I put a 5. Nothing changed it for me either.
Yeah.
My man said Yoshi Mitchu like Tekken. I played Tekken.
That stood out.
Yeah. So I the lyrics was good.
Right.
I think that it just needed to hit harder, in the mix. I think that it need to be a little tighter. So I'm gonna go with a 6.
I'm going 5.5. I'm with SB Official. He put a 5.5 too.
Yeah, I'm gonna rock with a 6. An artist, it's okay. Like when you record a record, definitely take the time to listen to it in different places, like in the car, in your headphones, in the studio.
Before
like
you leave the studio, like
right.
Just get get a different idea of the record.
That's what I do. Like before I get a record played in the clubs, I listen to it in different places to make sure that it's gonna hit in the club because the sound is different.
Right.
You know, I don't want it to sound muffled or whatever. So I really take the time to go back and listen to the records in different places. So do the same.
Man, that's a jewel.
Do you
in the car.
do you do that?
Like at a bomb?
Yes,
No.
you have to, because you'll wonder why. What do you mean this song is okay? This song is crazy.
Right.
But to that, everybody's like, nah, that's all right. They listening to their headphones, and it's a different sound, man. You gotta know that. And when you master a song, it changes all of that because you don't have to worry about none of that. It's the same everywhere, but nobody's mastering. Usually mastering their songs like that. They just recording and pushing. So master the music, man. Take time and go get the music mastered. And listen, that's great, man. Listen to it everywhere. Headphones, car, studio. Just get a vision of a sound of every place, what it sounds like.
Right.
Because there was a time where I rushed playing a record in a club years back, and I just listened to my headphones, and I'm like, all right, this is cool. And I submitted it to get played in a club. Yo, the DJ looked at me like,
ad lib.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm like, oh my bad. Like I'm sorry. So it taught me a lesson to go back and really take the time to listen.
Right.
Absolutely.
Now you mentioned earlier you and Fifth had a relationship. 50 Cent.
Yeah.
You worked on one of the shows on BMF.
Two shows. I worked on Power as well.
Oh yeah, that's right. Power and BMF. Do you separate the music artist from the actor when you're in those environments, or are you open to telling 50, yo, I do music too?
No, that's a good question because 50 never knew I do music.
Because you never told them.
I never told him that. So what it is that I wanted to keep things separate. I believe that the reason when I was in my music days, I was running around, running up on everybody.
Right.
Yo, I got
aggressive.
music. Yeah. So now that it's about film and acting, what got me close to him had nothing to do with music. So I wouldn't want to taint that. You know what I'm saying? With other things. So I try to keep things separate. If you met me for music, then I'll introduce some stuff I got. If you met me for film, then let's keep it that, So I try to separate it.
So you never was like, yo, Fifth, let me play you something.
Nah.
Does they ever even give you the vibe that he would be open to it, or when he's on set, it's like, talk to me about BMF, talk to me about Power. I don't want to know nothing else.
It was one time we was on we was on the first episode of Power that I was on, and I was on the whole season 4. So the first episode that I was on, we was just about to rob a house, this lady's house, and while in between the shoots, we was talking, and we was looking at a painting, and it was a Van Gogh. And I said, "Yo, this is dope." I put this in a bar one time. You know what I'm saying?
You try to
slide it in. Yeah, I put that in a bar one time. It's cool. Yeah. And he was like, "Oh, yeah." So I never was like, "Yo, listen to this." I never did that because I believe that the thing that got me next to him is not the thing. Right. The same. It's not music. So
now the Power opportunity came first.
Yes.
Correct? So was it the same casting crew that did Power that did BMF?
No.
So you had to go back and cast again.
But it's that they knew me.
You used that tape.
Well, no. I mean, 50 the producers And everybody, they know the relationship. They know the staff of
Right.
Power. They know
Gotcha.
everybody that was on this and that. So, it was kind of like it was family. It was
Right,
you
right.
already in the circle. So, you read for this and I booked it. So, and that had a lot to do with him. I did, I talked to him a few weeks ago, and I was just like, "Yo, on BMF, where I'm at, like,
Right, what we
in
doing?
season 2, like, I ain't die or nothing, like, where we at?" And he's laughing, and he's like, "Yo, I'm gonna talk to the writers and see what direction we going, because I was supposed to be the new plug."
Got you.
So, yeah, so I'm still trying to
We're
figure
still
out what's the
waiting. We're still
direction.
waiting.
Yeah. So,
But have they started shooting yet?
they haven't. I think they're gonna start this summer though. They're gonna start real soon.
Got you. So you're still good. You're still.
Yeah, I'm still good.
You're not nervous yet.
No. There's still room for me to get in there
Right.
as the new plug, but
Yeah, we need you back on there.
Yeah, man.
One more artist.
Let's get him.
Lost Jams. It's called No Team.
Like the Couture?
Acoustics.
Yes.
Oh.
Let's go. Lost Jams.
I was down, I was sad. They love it when you down on your ass. They love it when you spending all your cash. They love it when it's all about them. This ain't no team, nigga. I was down, I was sad. They love it when you down on your ass. They love it when you spending all your cash. They love it when it's all about them. This ain't no team, nigga. This ain't no team, nigga. Ay, worry about you, you ain't worried about me, nigga. All you worry about what's in my jeans, nigga. Like my money, your money, huh? Now you acting all funny, huh? Can't spend it how I want it, huh? I kept the number 100, bruh. Spill a check with my brothers, bruh. Get some of my girls, son, cause she a real one. But I been stabbed in the back by niggas. I call my brother so many times. If she ever cheat on me, I probably won't even feel none. Cause trust I really don't got none. Love I really need some. Got me fiending. And the good things never last. Cause it be feeling like I'm dreaming. And I go and fuck it up. But now I'm running up that jet. Yeah, I'm running up that bag. Got me feeling like they boogie. Cause it's all about that bag. Gotta protect my bag. Gotta protect my smile. Gotta protect my life. Cause these niggas ain't right. Like you up for a fix. Tell them niggas suck my dick. Everybody wanna be tough. But if you ain't, then life will chew you up. So fuck that, give me sting. Watch me pull up in the paint. Give a fuck what niggas think. Like what up now? Like what up now?
No Team.
The beat is so different to what he was saying. Like, I didn't think it was going to be that. You know what I mean? Like, it was cool. I like the record, but I'm just saying, like, you threw me off guard because the way that the beat was and the way your lyrics were totally different.
Yeah, it was something off for me, too. I just can't put my finger on it, but it was just a little, I don't know, like, certain bars he was spitting. Like, he said bag, like, 3 times in one, like, hey, Boogie, I'm about that bag. I'm in my bag. It was
like maybe he didn't write all of that. He just was off the head.
Right. That's
got you.
what I think it is, too. Because I was feeling the acoustic. Like, I like acoustic, guitar, I like all that.
Right.
That could have been a real tough record.
It could have.
Yeah, it had the potential.
It did.
Yep.
I'm going to just rock with a 6.5.
SB said heavy 8.5. Mr. Mayo said he didn't need that effect on his voice.
That's possible, too. It was just something,
Yeah,
but
it has a lot of potential. Like, him as an artist sound like he has a lot of potential.
Yeah.
And I know he submitted before.
I go 6.5.
How was the other stuff he submitted?
From what I remember, I felt like it was good stuff. It was good music,
okay.
yeah. I'm going to give it a 7.
Yeah, I'll go with a 7.
Kennedy said, I say re-record it, just make it neater. 7.5.
That too, yeah. I would say go back to the studio, re-record it, and
write
feel
that last
to
verse.
what the beat is,
Right. How often are you in the studio now that, like, in between shooting?
Oh man, it's hard. It's hard for me to get to now that I'm writing.
Okay. So the focus for you right now is writing. Is it a TV show or film?
Yeah, writing film. I got 4 TV shows that I wrote. I got 2 game shows, and I got 5 feature films that I wrote. So
crazy.
Yeah, man. So that's the big thing right there, like writing. And now that I got something picked up, it's gonna be. I got like three things to follow up. Everybody's already asking me about a part 2 to what it's we didn't even shoot it yet.
Oh wow.
Yo,
so one of the things has been greenlit.
Absolutely. Yep. So that's the
right.
That's why I'm like, yo, that record. I need that record on this movie.
Right.
Yeah, because it's a goal.
Congratulations on that.
Thanks, man.
Do you make your own music now to the film? Now that you are the writer to it, you are part of the production. Do you feel comfortable saying, I'm gonna create my own music for this film?
I'd rather, it's funny because I'd rather, give somebody else the opportunity because I know that I'm all over it.
Right, already,
places, so I'd rather give somebody else the opportunity to jump on as far as soundtrack wise or something like that. I got actually that Push It song. I got that. I'm playing Andre Rison in Andre Rison's life story, a football player from the Falcons.
Right.
And they want that Push It song as well. So I'm gonna, for me, I'll push that through that. But I'm not gonna be all over my own.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
Do you hire a person for music? Is there a person that does music?
Yeah. So I got a friend of mine named Drewski. He's probably gonna be doing the
scoring
on the joint. So he's tied in with a bunch of music stuff too as well. One of Ghostface's homeboys. He got a bunch of stuff. He helped him get some stuff going. So we probably be doing that, going that direction,
right?
So that it ain't on my shoulders to do everything. Like, yo, you got that, man. You could do that, man.
So with Push It Out, is there gonna be more music to follow, or this is just like, yo, here, this is for now. Let me do my TV, my film stuff, and then.
Yeah, no, it's definitely gonna be some more music. I got probably a good 16 songs that nobody know.
Right.
So I'm definitely pushing more music out for sure. So it's coming. I got some features that
people will be surprised.
Yeah, and that I'm pulling out like, oh, you did a song with that was
we need that 50 Cent feature. I'm just saying.
Hey, listen,
it's time to tell Fifth.
I'm saying, it may be time when that
we gotta tell Joseph.
Yeah.
Sakura.
Yeah.
And he looks like the type of just tell 50 anything. Yo, Jamel does music, man.
Right. Yeah,
he's really like good, man.
Yeah,
gotta check him out.
He will do that, man. Like, listen to this guy's music, man. What are you doing?
He's in tune too. I see him running around with artists and everything.
No, for sure. Shout out to Joe, man. He's super cool, dude, man. Yeah, that's somebody that would do something like that too.
Yeah,
like,
he don't care.
That'll think about it, like, he is somebody that not for nothing though, Fifth. If you can just tell him,
right,
what I'm saying? He would listen. It's just that I don't feel
the timing.
Yeah, it's
all about timing.
That's it.
Well, let's take it out with Push It.
Let's go.
That's how we're gonna end the song. Push. Jamel Howard, Push It.
I don't know what y'all doing, man. You need a blood transfusion. Get all that hate out your blood, nigga.
Let's go.
I could turn 1 into 3, 3 into 5. Got it for cheap. Get you a piece of the pie. Push, I'm dodging the Rico. All money in, even the singles. You don't turn them to casinos. Push. Ready. On your mark, get ready. Shorty ass sit heavy. Trying to push it like a Chevy. Wetty. She got me breaking the levee. But I can't buy her no bezzy. Gotta get back to this Betty. That's a Betty. Dream about the money like Freddy. I seen the lick, is you ready? Rinse take that Prezi. Niggas hating, that's petty. Me and paper going steady. Slutty beacon with the veggies. We blowing gas like a Getty. I could turn 1 into 3, 3 into 5. Got it for cheap. Get you a piece of the pie. Push.
Shout out to Push. I was doing the movie that was supposed to be on the soundtrack.
Oh, hold on. You just gave us. Now I get it.
Yeah.
See, we were going to end it, but now you got to tell us the story. So you made it with the soundtrack to the Salt and Pepper
Push It
documentary. What are they called? They're not documentaries.
No, it's docuseries.
Docuseries.
Yeah. So what I was gonna do, what it was for was I was doing a song for the soundtrack, and they happened to close the soundtrack before I got to put the song.
You.
Yeah, so it just ended up being a song that I had pushed.
Right.
You know,
So
I was like, all right,
let me push it.
Yeah, it's gonna be for something else. You know, but everybody was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, you gotta do something.
Right.
All right, you know, because I'll sit on a bunch of songs and
of course, that's what most artists do.
Yeah, they got like, what, you got that? You know, you gotta let them go, man. You gotta let them go. So I was like, you know, the timing is everything. So now that I'm, you know, right in there and got this movie out, that'll be something. And now that I got the movie with the Andre Rison film,
is that done? You shot,
it's
finished?
Done. Finished that last month.
Did you see any like rough cuts of it?
Yes, it looks good. The girl playing Left Eye, she really looks like her. So that was cool. Me and her, you know, we got some good scenes in there.
Sex scenes?
There is.
There's gonna be some sex scenes.
There's something in there.
Right.
Yeah. It's a couple of things in there. I ain't gonna spoil it for nobody. But yes, there's some,
it
some
goes
wild
down.
stuff. Yeah, they were wild.
Of course.
Right.
They were wild. Both of them, they were wild, you know. So it went down a lot. So and they was fighting a lot too. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of reminded me of the relationship with Tretch and Pep.
Got you.
You know, they were at each other because they both were true to who they were. You know, when they wasn't going to fold for the other one. It was just like, I'm me.
Stubborn in a sense.
There you go. You know, both of them, both relationships was kind of similar, and but the difference with Andre Rison was Andre, he felt a need to protect her. You know, he wanted to protect her because she was going through some stuff mentally. Left Eye was going through some stuff mentally, and he felt like, I gotta protect her from the world.
Right.
He didn't want the world to see that.
Do you meet with the original people that you're playing before shooting film?
Yes.
So like with Tretch, you sat with him.
Yeah, I met Tretch. You know what? I met Tretch. Mo.
Okay. Oh yeah. So that makes sense.
Yeah, we hung out. We all hung out, and then I was actually at Ice-T house, and we was watching the Super Bowl, and Tretch came in.
Do you see how like cool? I was just
I was just chilling, watching.
Was Coco wearing a bra when you went to the house? There's no bra.
I can't say that because I really wasn't looking.
Even checking
that's
her
my
out.
dog. I ain't about to be checking that out.
Got you. Good answer.
But yeah, he was. You know, he pulled up and he came in, and you know, Ice-T was like, "Yo, this my man Jamel, man. This nigga ain't everything, man. He's crazy." You know, and he's like, I was like, "Yo, I met him already." You know, when we kicked it, and then after a while, he wasn't really feeling the movie thing. You know, that's not his perspective.
Yeah.
So, but after a while, he was like, "Yo, yeah, this my man Jamel. He playing me." You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it gotta feel like somebody's playing you in a movie,
of course.
Anyway, but. I know he want his side of the story, you know, out.
Right.
He has a wild side of the story, by the way. But that's gonna be something else. I think he wants to do that. But yeah, man, I met him a couple times before.
Right. Well, we're excited to see, you know, everything you have coming.
Yeah, man.
We appreciate you stopping by.
Definitely.
Yeah,
the record is out. Make sure you go run it up.
Yes,
you know
it's Mel Howard. Push It by Mel Howard.
Mel
My
Howard.
name is Jamel Howard, but shorten
His
it
rapper
up.
name is Mel
There
Howard.
you go. Mel Howard.
Not Terrence.
No,
Mel.
man. Nah, man.
He's an artist too. You know,
Yeah,
Terrence makes music. He gets busy on the guitar and everything.
I've heard, and he might be related to me. Actually, you know, we got some family in the same area, so you know, it's a possibility. I've worked with him before,
right?
In the movie called The Brave One with Jodie Foster, me, him, Jodie Foster, and you know, so I met him before, but. Yeah, he's a different spirit, man. He's a different spirit. He got some stuff scientifically now,
right?
That he's awoke. You know?
Oh yeah,
yeah. I've seen his. You know, I was like, oh okay, you arrived.
Right.
So yeah, shout out to Terrence, man. Hi, Mike.
Well, we'll be back next Monday, 9 p.m. Tell them your IG so they can follow.
Oh yeah, make sure you're checking me out. It's The Real Jamel Howard, JERMEL Howard, and that's on everything. It'll be Jamel Howard on Snap and this and that and that and this.
There it is. Jamel Howard at Drewski.
At Candy_Solid Circle.
At the real _1_.
And we'll catch you next Monday, 9 p.m. We out.